Like we haven't seen this before. Sneaking up on guys camping in the bunker of Outpost. What's up, everyone? My name is Beast Armada, and I'm back with another Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 commentary. So, what I wanted to talk about today, if you could probably have guessed, is Black Ops 2 Map Balance. And this is really important. For a functioning game, you have to have great maps. If you don't have great maps, the game is really boring, and most of it is. Like, it can be very slow at times. And, don't get me wrong, there are some times when the game is very fast-paced. Like, I enjoy Modern Warfare 3 most of the time when I play it, but because the maps are flawed, or most of the maps rather have a bunch of huge flaws, it makes it less enjoyable to play because the gameplay is so slow. And that's why I come and play Call of Duty. I don't play it to take forever just for one game to end. I don't like games that drag on a long time. It's really fun to get in here, make a game go as quick as you can, just, annihilate the other team, just, having a good old time, just running around doing whatever. In this game, you'll see me running around like the whole map, and I'm trying to find everybody, and at the same time, it's really difficult to. And you'll see that I do play more conservatively this game, so you will see that it obviously is a lot of a slower gameplay, and this is a very slow MOAB, so this will take me a long time to get this mod because this map is a very large map, and it takes a long time to run from one side of the map to the other because of the way it's set up and the layout of the routes. And I just basically still wanted to take my time to make sure I did get this MOAB, and I'll try to get a flawless as well. So you'll see what happens at the end of this game if I do get a MOAB, which actually I do believe I just said I did get a MOAB. So yeah, but you'll see if I get a flawless or not. But I'm sure you can probably guess what happens. Maybe something BS kills me. You'll see. But with the map balance in Black Ops 2, I am really excited to see, what they're going to bring to the table because, Treyarch, they always amaze me because they do come up with great ideas a lot of the times, and Infinity War does too. Don't get me wrong, they've come up with great ideas, like specialist bonus. The new custom, like the way you can customize your kill streaks, they invented that first. You gotta give them credit where credit is due, definitely, without a doubt. But this next year's Call of Duty is focused on Treyarch, and it's in their hands. The fate of the community lies in their hands with this next Call of Duty, and I don't have any doubt in mind that they will make it really good. So let's get on with this. So with the map balance in Black Ops 2, I really hope that they make it where pretty much any spot on the map is counterable. And what I mean by this is, if you've ever noticed, in Modern Warfare 3 especially, there is a bunch of maps that have very key spots that people go to all the time. A great example is the house on Fallen. It's a 2-story building. There's not a 1-story part of it, but there's 2 staircases leading to it. Most of you know what I'm talking about that's played on that map multiple times. But that house is a powerhouse. Literally, they take the name, and that takes the name definitely. It is a powerhouse. Once you control that house, if you just pretty much sit in the back and around that area and just guard the 2 ways leading to the house, and then you can sit in the window, and you get such a wide view, it's ridiculous. I'm not being negative here, but it is a very powerful key choke point to hold in the whole map. And I think that's flaws in map design because most of the map doesn't even get used. The warfare only goes on generally in that one area. Most people are fighting for control of that whole little building area and the building even beside it. And pretty much that's how people are fighting around in that whole map. And a little bit in the park area, I guess you can call it. There's a few benches and stuff. You'll see people fight there a few times, but most of the time it is focused on the building. And they've done this in previous Call of Duties too. Modern Warfare 2, a great example is Estate. That house, you had to control that if you really wanted to win. For the most part, you could win without controlling it, but it was really difficult to, especially in like TDM, Team Deathmatch. If you don't know what that stands for, that's shortened, but most of you do. But it was really powerful. If you got control of that house, you were pretty much guaranteed to win unless the other team was really good and they were very coordinated. And again, that goes back to flaws in map design. I believe that something that powerful shouldn't be in a map because that map really didn't get used. There's only a few parts of the map that got used. Pretty much anywhere that you could be seen from the estate house, that was the only part that got used. There was plenty of the map to go around where it didn't really even get used, especially in team deathmatch. But you know, it's just how it goes. I mean, I understand they probably didn't expect it to be like that, and most of their maps do come from the campaign, and I'm pretty sure actually all of them do. But from what I have been told, that most of them do come from the campaign missions that you will play throughout it. So I can understand why they don't plan out sometimes how the maps play, and you know, there's obviously nothing too wrong with that. But you know, it was just an oversight. So I'm not mad or anything about it. It's not a big deal. But you see me get my Moab here, and I believe that a few people do quit after this, but I can't exactly remember. So it did get even slower than it already was. You know, I mean, Outpost is a very slow map, and you'd be really lucky to get a Moab on this map because it's so slow. Because people do camp in the bunkers a lot. And I'm really hoping in Black Ops 2 that most of their maps, if they're at least going to have a powerhouse control, there needs to be many ways to get up to it and counter it. Like, and if there's going to be a powerhouse area, there needs to be multiple powerhouse areas, not just one where everybody wants to control. Because if that's the case, you know, you've seen this in previous Call of Duty, it makes it really slow most of the time, especially if you get a team where they just don't want to move. It just makes the gameplay really slow, and at least for me, it's really boring. I mean, I speak for most people that purchase Call of Duty games, that you don't really just want to sit back and not do anything. You want to get into the action. You want to, you know, you want to play it for what it's made for. It's an arcade shooter. It's not like the Battlefield games where, and I'm not saying you camp in Battlefield, but it's a slower paced game and the games last much longer, and there's nothing wrong with that. The game's intended for games to be really long, and because they have huge maps and vehicles and all that. But that's how that game's intended to be played. But Call of Duty, not so much. It doesn't play well when it's played slowly, at least for me. But most people would agree about that. It's really not that enjoyable when it's played very slow. But this gameplay's wrapping up really quick, guys. So let me know what your favorite maps are in Call of Duty, and what you think will happen in the Black Ops 2 map making, how you think they're going to do with the maps, and I will see you guys later. Have a great day.